Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sichamba Jacob. Alright, so I've got this presentation to make to you and I hope you will enjoy. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you've not done so. Follow me on my TikTok as well as Facebook page. The same name that you're able to see right here, Jacob Sichamba Online Math, is what you will find in all the platforms. So we've got atomic structure presentation we need to make right here. The first thing that we need to consider or understand are these two terminologies. The first one is atomic number. The second one is mass number. So what is atomic number? If I were to ask you, atomic number is simply the number of protons. The number of protons is called atomic number, while the mass number is the number of protons and neutrons. So when you've got neutrons combined with protons, they form what we call mass number. Now the next question that I've got for you is, where are these two positioned? Look at this. Look at this. We've got an element. Let's consider this as element X. So the number on top here will be called mass number. When you go on the periodic table, you check the periodic table, you find that there are two numbers. There's a number on top and the number down here. So the number right here is called a mass number, while the number down over here is called an atomic number. So this atomic number is simply the number of protons. They're just number of protons, while mass number is the number of protons and neutrons. So let me do this. What if I say here we've got a 10? Okay, it's a 10. I'm just assuming the number. This is a 10. And then up here on mass number, we've got a 20. I'm just assuming, okay? Don't consider these numbers as numbers of an element. No. So can you tell me, or can you find the number of neutrons? How many neutrons are we going to have in this case? Look at this. We said this is the sum of neutrons and protons. So protons and neutrons will give us this mass number. While atomic number, it's protons. So we're going to simply say 20, which is the total of protons and neutrons, minus the number of protons, which is a 10. And this will give us a 10. So meaning the number of neutrons here, they are 10. Just get the number which is on top minus the number which is down right here. It will give you the number of neutrons. That's it. So now when we talk about atomic structure, we can't run away from this figure right here that you're able to see. Okay, we cannot run away. So you can see right here, this is the nucleus. This is where proton and neutrons are found, right here. Okay, you find them right over here. So around this region, there are these circles that you're able to see. We call these as shells or energy levels. You can say energy levels or shells. So the way it is, the further the energy level or the shell is, okay? So you see, from here, we move like this. So this shell right here, or the energy level here, is high compared, or let me say it's a little bit lower compared to the energy level right here. So the further the shell is from the nucleus, the higher the energy level is. So if it's very far away from the nucleus here, it will have the higher energy level. Okay, so that's it. Now, there's a question that most students ask, like, how do I get to know the number of electrons are supposed to be in each shell? This is very important. We know that in this first shell, the number of electrons are just supposed to be 2 of them. There is nothing that we can do. They're just 2. We know here they're supposed to be 8 in the second shell. Third shell is supposed to have 18. Fourth is supposed to have 32. Now, how do we get to know that this is the number of electrons which are supposed to be in this shell? We use this formula 2n squared. This is the formula we use. So this n stands for the number of shells. Okay, so look at this, or the position of the shell. So shell number 1, it's one shell. So how many electrons are we going to have? It will be 2, and the 1 here, power 2, which will give us a 2. So this is how we get to know that there are supposed to be 2 electrons here. Let's try the second one, 2n squared. That's a formula. 2, where there is n here, we're going to write a 2, because this is 1, 2, 2, power 2. This will give us a 2 times 4, which of course will give us what? 8. So there are 8 shells in the second, the 8 electrons in the second shell. Okay, so that's what you need to know. Now, my main area of interest is on how to write the atomic structure of an atom, chlorine. So let's go to the periodic table. If you've got a periodic table, check where chlorine is. You'll find that chlorine is written like this. There is a 35 on top and a 17 down here. So now we're going to draw this atomic structure. So the first thing that you need to do is to find the number of neutrons. So this, I will say P, okay, the number of protons here, it's what? It's 17. The number to write in front here will just be 35 minus 17. So what is 35 minus 17? You want to know the number of neutrons. This will give us 18. So the number of neutrons here is 18. Okay, that's the first thing. So this is our nucleus right over here. Now we start using the formula. Or if you want, don't use the formula. Just know that in this first shell here, we're going to have 2 electrons like this. I explained. So we have 2 electrons. After that, we go to the second shell. It will give us 8. Okay, this is 8 electrons. We've got 8 electrons. So now after getting these 8 electrons, when we add 8 plus 2, we are getting what? We are getting a 10. And our main focus or number that we are considering, it's the number which is down right here. I'm using red so that you can know the number to follow. So we are going to use this number. So we've done 10, we are remaining with 7, because down here, an atomic number which is here, it's a what? It's a 17. And look at this, it's coming from the same atomic structure. So it's coming from this number which is down here. So the next one supposed to be put right here. Okay, you draw your last shell, and your last shell is going to have how many? It's going to have 7. This shell can hold up to 18, using that formula up to 18. But chlorine has got 7 electrons in the most outer shell. So there are 7 of them. You can see there are 7 right here. So this is how you write the atomic structure of chlorine. Thank you so much, people, for watching. For more videos, please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow me on my Facebook page, my TikTok. And if you want to join our online classes, we teach a number of subjects. This is the number that you can get in touch with us. You can either call or WhatsApp. We will be able to attend to you. So there are 2 numbers here. One is Airtel, the other one is MTN. Thank you, and bye-bye. To those people outside Zambia, you can use this code +26. Thank you so much.